Hello, children. Say hello. Hello, children. Right, what we're going to do now, no, not you, you sit there. We're going to make a hotel for bugs. We're going to make a hotel for bugs. We're going to make a hotel. Why do you keep looking at me? Because I'd love a hotel. I haven't been on holiday because of lockdown. It's okay. You can go on holiday soon. Okay. We're going to make a hotel for bugs. Now, what we need is a plastic bottle like this that we've cut in half. Well, we haven't cut it in half. We've cut the top and the bottom off it. Like this one here. So, look at that. Top and bottom off. There's the bottom bit, which we'll put over there, because I might use that for something else. I do need that lid, and I'll put that over there. Oh, have a drink. I was just going to have one. I was just going to have one then. Have a drink. I'm having a drink. Have a drink. I've had me drink. I know, you always have a drink. Right, you're going to go and sit over there in a minute. Just let me introduce everyone. So over here we've got Arthur, who doesn't say very much. We've got Wendy, who always says, hello, children. We've got Yappy, who's asleep. I'll just check. Yep, he's asleep. We've got Pebbles. Hello, hello. And of course we've got Eugene. Hello, I'm Eugene. I'm the starter. Shh. I'm going to put you there now. You have to be quiet, okay? Ah, no. Just sit there for a bit. Smile. That's better. Right. Don't need that bit, but I've shown you what you do. So you get a pop bottle or a Coke bottle or a water bottle or a juice bottle, and you take the top off and you take the bottom off, but don't do that. Get an adult to do that, because you need scissors or a knife. Very dangerous. And then I've gone around the garden and I've found a few twigs. See? So there's my twigs. What are they for, Sean? Well, I'll show you that in a minute. And then they look like straws, but it's actually bits of paper. I didn't want to use straws because it's plastic, and I think plastic's bad now, isn't it? It's bad for the environment. So what I done was, I got some paper and I measured the paper so it's not too long that it sticks out. This will make sense in a minute. So watch. You get a pencil, and then you roll it round the pencil like that. You get a little bit of tape like that, and another little bit of tape down there like that. Give that a bit of a scrunch. Take your pencil out and you got something that looks a bit like a straw. Well, I've got lots of them now. This is dead easy, this. So I'll show you what you do. You get some twigs, which again I've cut so they're not sticking out. And the reason I don't want them sticking out is because if it rains, I don't want them to get wet. I don't want the bugs to get wet. So we leave them in the middle. So we put some twigs in, and we put some of our little paper tubes in, and I'll explain to you in a minute what everything's for. And you put some twigs in, and you put some tubes in, and you put some tubes in, and you put some twigs in, and we just keep going till it's almost all full. And if you haven't got enough, I'll have to make some more, but I think I have. In, twigs, 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 tubes. Whoa, come back, come back. All right, Eugene, tubes, tubes. Oh, it's getting nice and tight now. Just that's how I want it to be. Tubes. I might even have had too many here. Tubes. There you go. You're gonna get in. Yeah, you are. So there you go. You get the idea. You could probably get more in there, but I'm trying to just show you quickly. So as you can see, it doesn't come out there and it doesn't come out there, so they'll stay nice and dry. I think I'll get another twig in there. Look at that, I will. So I've got lots of twigs and lots of tubes. I could get more tubes in, and I probably should get more tubes in, because the tubes, well, they're like the hotel rooms. The bugs get into them tubes there, and they make their little nests or their little homes inside the tube. The wood attracts other sorts of bugs that like to hang around by the wood, and then you go have a little chew on the wood, or you get in between the wood for nice and warmth. And some of them lay their little eggs in there, so the babies are born in there. And that is dead easy to make. And I've even got, look at this, I made this yesterday. It says Bug Hotel, and it's got a little picture of Arthur B on. So I can get me little bit of sellotape, put it on there, and a little bit of sellotape around there. Now where would you put this? Well, if you've got a garden, you can just put it at the back of the garden, especially under bushes or under hedges or anything like that. And if you haven't got a garden, if you've only got a yard, or if you've only got a window, you'll still find somewhere to put it. You can put it in your yard, you can put it in anywhere where it's a little bit dark and secluded. So under bushes is great. They like it under there because they're sort of left alone. No one comes to disturb them. So I will put that underneath my hedges over there. And another thing, Wow, I'm just going to step out. Just stay there a second, I've got an idea. I'm back. Where did you go? Well, I'll tell you where it went. Look at that apple. And look at that apple. Now, we've got an apple tree in our garden. And as you can see, this has got all little holes in it. And the reason it's got little holes in is because worms make their homes in there. And this one here has gone very old and rotten. But it's got things growing on it. And they're actually alive too. So they're making their home on there. And what you do get with lots of apples that are going off like that is lots of birds come and eat them. But more importantly to me, bees and wasps come. And people say, oh no, wasps. Wasps are terrible. Wasps will sting. And yet you're right, bees will sting you. But they don't like to sting you, bees. But sometimes wasps, they're a little bit more of a bit angry. And they might sting you. But if you leave them alone, they won't. But wasps are very important as well because they pollinate plants just like bees do. So we need wasps as well as bees. So when you hear someone say, oh, there's a wasp, I'm going to kill it. You say to them, oh no, we need wasps as well as we need bees. Going back to bees and wasps. I'll read you a story later, a bedtime story, about bees getting sick and what they need to do to make them better. And I'm going to show you how to make some of the special medicine that is in that story. So I'll just move my apple and I'll move my little Bugs Hotel, which I hope you have a go at making. It's dead easy. And then I'll show you what we do. This is a bowl of sugar. This is a teaspoon. Put my teaspoon in there. Now that is a jar, that's a lid off marmalade. That's off orange juice. That's off that Coke bottle. And that's off the milk. Anything you've got will do. And we'll have a spoonful of sugar. Spoonful of sugar. Spoonful of sugar. Some of this is going in there and some of it's actually going on the table. But it doesn't matter. Now, we have to add a little bit of water. And I've checked this on Google. And all you need is a tiny teaspoon of water just to sort of wet the sugar, really. You don't need any more than that. Now, what's this for? Well, I'll tell you. This is for when the bees get really tired. And sometimes you'll see bees on the floor and you'll think, oh, he's dead or he's dying or he's not well. Well, you're right, he probably isn't well. But what it is, he's been working that hard that he's got no energy. Now, like me and you, we can have something to eat or have a nice drink to give us our energy back. Sometimes the bees can't find anything to get them back home to the hive. And so they fall on the floor and go, oh, I'm so tired. But if we add a little tub of sugary water like that, the bees will come and have a drink of that. And then they get all their energy back and they can fly back to the beehive. But we don't leave this out all the time because you don't really want them eating that or drinking that all the time. But if you see a bee that doesn't look well, he would love some of that. But as I say, we don't leave it in the garden all the time. But things like apples like this, that's a great idea. That's why I leave them on the garden for a bit, because I like to see all the bees and wasps and birds and everything comes to eat them. And I think it's great. Even the worms that live inside, even they've got to eat and somewhere to live. So that's it. We've made a bug hotel using our twigs and little, they look like straws, but as I say, it's just rolled up paper. I didn't want to use straws because I thought that would be bad for the environment. So we've got our paper. That's going to go under my hedges, and hopefully in a few days I'll see little bugs visiting it. And I might even see a little Arthur bee, or an amber bee, or a tom bee, or a molly bee, or a bear bee. Any bee it wants to be. Or wasps, I don't mind. Everyone's welcome to the Bug Hotel. So what did you think of that, everyone? Good? Yes. No. Who said no? Oh, I know who said no. Why did you say no when I said, is this good? Because I want a hotel too. Well, you can't go on a hotel holiday yet, can you? You're going away next week, aren't you, with your mum to the caravan? Yes. And aren't you looking forward to that? Yes. So, look, isn't this nice to have a bug hotel? Yes. So, is it good then? Yes. Okay then. Say bye-bye to the children. Bye-bye, children. Bye-bye, children. Thank you very much, and we'll see you later for our bedtime story. Bye. Bye.